What is up, YouTube? By the time you're seeing this, I'm probably already in Japan, but worry not, I have prepared videos for you. Elin is one of those games that I have on my to-play list, except it's still in early access, so I haven't played it. But guess who did? Seth! So, yeah, we're gonna be watching his review for Elin, which is honestly a really freaking cool game. I already know that I want to play it. He doesn't even have to convince me. It's already in my library waiting, but yeah. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, leave a comment down below if you want to help. I appreciate you. Enjoy the video.
Hey people, Seth here. I broke my microphone again. These lines come directly from a $10 webcam. Elin has reached early access. This is the equivalent of the CIA putting crack in black neighborhoods, but for the neurodivergent community. Elin is a game where I imprison the elderly, turn them into livestock, and have them lay eggs to make a new generation of senior citizens. Naturally, every grandpa starts off as a baby, needs to be breastfed by other grandpas until they come of age, and fed a staple diet of pastured hay to grow old and brittle. At which point, I mount into a wheel of pain to generate electricity, so I can power my lights and watch Sailor Moon. I have a lack of...
Using elderly as hamsters to watch Sailor Moon must be the most based thing he has ever done. Yeah.
Beds, so there's a tower of pensioners stacked on top of each other every night. Each day, my population explodes, as a hot spring incubates faster than an actual womb. And each day, it contracts, as I put a for sale sticker on Grandpa's forehead. Legally, I have a license. Morally, I pay the church. In the same fashion as Bill Gates tortures his body double every day to evade karma, as long as I buy a letter of indulgence, I can sell 20 pensioners and still work off my karmic debt. I'm an upstanding citizen.
I like how he has the values already prepared. It's like, oh yeah, I 20? Yeah, it's a write-off. It's okay.
They are untouchables, and I will not reincarnate into a water bug. But first, a message from our sponsor. At Raytheon, we don't just build missiles. We build memories. At Raytheon, we don't just neutralize civilians. We vaporize them.
Damn!
Raytheon. Because it's not just a forever war, it's a forever family. As the successor to Eloda, which I reviewed over 7 years ago, Elin.
I have not played Elona. I don't actually know anything about it. All I know is everyone says it's basically better or will be better. But yeah, as I said, I'm really freaking excited for Elin to come out of early access one day.
It's a sandbox adventure like no other.
Because it looks so freaking
Open your mailbox, receive spam in the form of a suicide bomber. Cultivate 3 billion crop strains for testosterone. Open a tourist trap and scam them for terrible prices. Deliver vomit and feces for children's birthdays. Poison unsuspecting townsfolk. Get engaged to your child bride. Send her to be stoned at the gallows. Pickpocket her engagement ring. Marry a slime instead.
I mean, have you seen the slime? I'm just saying.
Send her to be stoned at the gallows.
Look at that.
Pickpocket her engagement ring. Marry
Look at that. A slime.
Play music. Get shot dead because they didn't like your performance. Bake bread by nuking raw flour. Wish for a Glock 17. Receive a railgun. Read Goblin Smut to learn their weakness. Pray you're smutting the trash.
Don't let the Goblin Slayer find that smut, okay?
And make the trash pregnant. Punch
make the what prick? I have questions.
Hermit crab for so long, it levels up. Enjoy hallucinations. Get cursed. Realize the cursed item you're wearing is made of food and eat it directly from your body.
Damn.
Get jumped by a pack of cows. Comply with their demands and brush their fur. Capture a bomb rock and host it as a parasite. Use its suicide attack to strip mine dungeons. Buy a tent. Use a paper material hammer to turn it into a portable pocket plane.
Perfect.
Worship every god. Receive their apostles and artifacts. Abandon every single one of them.
Look, so far all it does is sounds
prostitution
perfect.
max your way to insane stats.
That one sounds dubious, but okay.
Murder someone's son in cold blood.
Did I say perfect? No, I'm kidding. It's still perfect.
Bake their meat into a rotisserie chicken. Shit out a dream larva and blend it into the food. Feed it to their parent and make them fall in love with you. Make everyone love you so hard you...
Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Damn. It's not even the most fucked up thing he's done or said, but damn.
Recruit the entire city, turn the king into a broomstick, and ride him as
Hey! I'm pretty sure that's someone's fetish.
he calls me a fat ass and tells me to lose weight. Whip him until he turns to prostitution. Some may describe Elin as a bizarre Japanese fantasy, where you enact outlandish policies such as human rights, or a mandate for everyone to wear panties. But that's
that reminds me of my Crusader Kings playthrough, where I basically made it so people don't wear pants. I outlawed pants in my kingdom. I feel like Elin is kind of like the pixel version of that. Just more outlandish. The more I see about it, the more I want to play it, man.
It's about paying tax. The karmic weight of missing my monthly tax deadline is 40 times more serious than unloading an assault rifle on a homeless beggar. This is a fantasy, funded by the IRS and TurboTax.
I mean, that's kind of the same, like, isn't there like a saying to not mess with the tax company? Like, don't mess with the IRS, don't mess with whatever your local one is. It's like, anything but screw over taxes. As long as you pay your taxes, yeah.
On being asked his intentions for the game, Noah, the developer, had this to say. I simulate Tokyo Salaryman. You make no money because everybody lives to 110 year old. And then you pick your own life. Game costs $20, real good. Game costs $20, real good. You could be a...
Game costs $20. Honestly though, for the price it has and everything else, it's fucking amazing, dude. Maybe I should play Elin on my flight to Japan. Huh. I don't know.
Chaos gene stealer with more hands than limbs. We don't care. Pay the state or suffer the consequences. This game's entire premise is about you getting suckered into owning land by two contract killers. Then sucker someone else into 20 million in debt for that same property. There's intrigue, politics, and lore, which you can ignore entirely as you read everyone's death log, which moves very quickly and contains a lot of slurs. Most of them from me, but I prefer this multiplayer, as taking the Moongate to visit a random Japanese base will instantly depress me, as I see his beautiful creation and compare it to my own O-Block ghetto favela. You can even put custom sprites. Half the time, this is animated smut. This is preferable to getting one.
I did actually email someone about this, because like I saw someone do a custom Elin skin, and I was like, can I put myself in the game? Because that would be wicked.
Shot by a death trap the instant you spawn in, or seeing a Boeing 767 approaching two skyscrapers, or loading into Outer Epstein, which has a one-tile entrance that takes off your clothes. Players will see their options for a pet, and most will pick the little girl. But if I
did not know that you could go visit people's places. That's amazing.
throw a hormone drug in her face, she becomes a little boy. This presents the duality of a player base. Pedophile or pederast. Look, this is a setting where the surface went extinct and got repopulated by a cosmic mushroom, whose only reference point for how biology works is Japanese doujins. That's why everyone lays out, because he didn't know any better. Everything is an opaque, esoteric mechanism with poor documentation, which the community abuses and exploits until Noah figures out a hotfix or workaround for their shenanigans. This is ignoring the fact that half a game is designed to troll you. Tick an innocent menu option to auto pick up fish. Die instantly because you picked up a whale. Drink from a water source. Mutate horrifically. Play on permadeath. Slip on a banana peel in the Village of Atonement and lose everything. Get AIDS. Catching for disease is a natural part of gameplay and progresses if left untreated. How do you do that? By playing basketball. To cure your magically inflicted AIDS, you must become Michael Jordan. The casino chips you earn can then be used for higher stakes gambling.
Oh,
this game
that's amazing.
is a constant gaslight. I came into this expecting fun. Now I'm paying tax and addicted to slot machines. I hope you didn't take an oath before starting your character, because the blackjack table is rigged. Save scum your way to the cure and live life as normal. There are alternatives, but that requires kidnapping little girls. Memes aside, what is this? It's single-player RuneScape with no level cap and a crafting system that
I'm afraid to start RuneScape. Like, everyone says I love it, but I fear it will consume my life. I fear it will consume my life. Oh man. Single player RuneScape for Elin sounds equally as dangerous. Oh Lord, help me! Once this game comes out of early access,
It lets you recreate nearly everything you see. Towns,
it might be
winter
funnier
hot
to play
springs,
it
beach
during
resorts.
early
You
access.
can even walk
though.
off a shore and build underwater. Everything builds into something, which can be
build
dismantled to make
underwater?
everything
That's
else.
amazing.
Material alchemy is an art form, which lets us mine out entire dungeons and turn copper to cocaine. Nothing I say is an embellishment. I throw alcohol at my blue eyes white dragon, have sex with it, and end my turn. Understanding esoteric
Ayo.
systems by absorbing every wiki article is the bulk of your experience. You don't have to know Japanese, but they're more informative than the porn-sick groomers that make up this game's English community, which is why they're partitioned away in an apartheid state. For starting off, any race or class is viable, and the possibilities are endless.
You're a fat, ugly Polish whore. Or you're, I don't know, Jewish person. You're a black person. You're a rapist.
A Wraith Executioner can use mana as a second health bar. Combine this with worshipping Itzpalt or Hiromi, and you have an infinite health bar. Chaos Shape Inquisitor lets you save scum for hours, and ask if it's truly worth it, as you enter the void and get soundballed repeatedly. Or, if you're a masochist, you can pick Snail Tourist and put on permadeath. Everything now costs twice as much, but the trade-off is that salt kills you. My Jury Warrior isn't meta. Her perk is garbage. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. Because I bring a small army wherever I go. Do not feel limited by your choices. With enough investment, you can make anything
Elin
work.
sounds
Your
so
objective
amazing.
is always the same. Get stronger by getting richer. So you can get even stronger to get even richer. Material capital will fuel your physical sociopathy. There's an infinite number of ways to do this, and these are simply suggestions. Invite residents to work your land and perform jobs and hobbies, such as gaming, gambling, gacha, prostitution, and self-harm. Set up delegated farming and automate crop rotations for passive income. Grow honey, turn it into wine. Grow mushrooms, turn it into wine.
Wait, what? Honey into wine? Mushrooms into beer? Okay.
Catch fish, turn
What
it into
brewery
wine. Get paid a
sorcery is
salary
this?
because people want to visit. Not for my impressive displays, but because I've stolen incredibly expensive panties from different NPCs. The main way of getting stats is eating food. Thus, our only obstacle is our stomach. So, we apply the secret teenage girl technique of vomit maxing. We eat, we throw up, and then we eat even more, as we watch our maid pick up vomit like the peasant she is. It's hard to gauge these values. Luckily, there's a variety of graphical and gameplay mods.
I like who he chose for the maid. I don't know if you guys noticed the skin.
To augment your experience, automate tasks, and replace sprites with the horniest combate you've ever seen. Amtrak's got the Paws milking machine? Sign me up. On top of this, the game itself has a lot of quality of life convenience. You can auto-dump your entire inventory, configure resource distributions, and even just Ctrl F to search for anything on the map. Everything is completely customizable. In my case, I've gone
overloading
off the deep end. You can no longer
amazing,
see
and
what
what
I'm
the
doing.
heck
This
is
a
he
game
doing?
Of problems and solutions, and dealing with the problems you cause along the way. Mass
Yeah, I love problem and solution type games. They're freaking amazing. I guess maybe that's why I was a project manager. I don't know, man. Management is so much freaking fun. And stressful. And good stress. Good fun stress. I'm okay. I don't know. I don't think so.
Monsters are a special creature that multiply upon taking damage. There's a spawn limit of 20 monsters entering your base at any time. Taming a mass monster, putting it on the gallows, and sealing its offspring on a set of tiles 10 Z levels higher seemed like a great idea. Until I visited my base again, only to find out everyone is dead. It turns out two of my NPCs are coded to teleport directly to enemies, causing them to split and spill into the base, where everyone is too weak to one-shot them. So they infinitely replicate until they fill the entire screen. Conversely, the final boss is too hard for me to kill. By pure chance, I loaded into some Japanese guy's base, which had residents who were level 250,000. They're so high level, they take 30 steps for each of mine, which they spent on gambling, drinking, vomiting, and passing out at high velocity. I fed them aphrodisiacs, and one of them laid an egg. Microwaving an egg has a chance of exploding, which is incredibly funny in the middle of an orphanage. Explosion strength is tied to quality, and this one...
Let me guess, that was a very high quality one. Why in an orphanage? I mean, why not, I guess, but like... What the fuck?
Is 2,773. I heat the egg and one-shot Inos, my party, and myself. This might seem ridiculous, but the Japanese have already killed him with a beach ball and a banana peel. NPCs hold beach balls in their inventory when thrown at, and this one was modified by several thousand cursed scrolls of flying to weigh 10,000. So
Jesus
when spawns in and
Christ.
charges, he slips in the banana peel and is crushed to death. But
That's amazing. Oh my god. What the? I love this. I love this so much.
World is your autism playground. Join all the guilds, learn all the skills, whip pensioners on your cotton plantation. It's your fantasy. Now back to work, Cracker. I'm not here to tell you that unless you've got insanely high taming and throw love potions at a spiral king deep in the void so you can feed that breast milk to a chicken so you can genetically engineer him into the strongest creature in the game, that you haven't played the game. There's no win condition, only your creativity. So choose a goal, a direction, or a hyperfixation, and the rest is up to you. For as many turbo-level Japanese hypersweats at level 3 billion in the void, there's just as many who haven't even left their own base. So rest assured that no matter where you're at, there's some guy who spent his entire playthrough cultivating mushrooms, who has more money than the entire economy.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. Let's be real.
Short, I love Elin. It's a very sweet, beautiful, and calming game that I can't help coming back to. The developer doesn't sleep. He pushes a new unstable build every night, and I wish him the very best. There's enough content for several hundred hours, and it just keeps getting better. I thoroughly recommend it. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. This video is dedicated to my ops,
is like
because
so
I had a script
cool,
ready
though.
after 50 hours, until I saw someone write a critical
wait,
thesis about my Alona video, took it to heart, and played another free 50. It was only
Damn.
later brought to my attention that the man who affected me so is a barely literate weeaboo who paid thousands of dollars for his cringe OC to be put into the game. He did all this so I could turn his waifu into a burger. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful.
That's
Have a good
amazing,
one.
dude. That is amazing. Oh, I have absolutely no words. Elin, man, Elin. So, chat, I just gotta say, doesn't it sound amazing? Like, doesn't the game freaking sound absolutely amazing? I am so excited for it. It's an understatement to say I'm excited for it, but I am excited for it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching this review with me, and let me know in the comments if you would play this. Yeah. I shall see you when I'm back from Japan for live streams. Other than that, please enjoy the videos. I did try to upload consistently while I'm on vacation, so yeah. If I don't reply to comments, it's because I'm on vacation. Bye-bye.